We got to give out our MVP votes.
Mm.
We got to give out MVP votes. I say that week 9 MVP votes. Who comes to mind right away?
Immediately. El Freaky. Maybe Joe Burr. Saquussi. I think that's my top 3.
I mean, is Kirk in that conversation? Is Josh Allen in the conversation? Is Mahomes in the conversation? No, 34, 44, 291, 3 tutties.
From?
Mahomes?
No.
No? 34, 44, 291, 3 tutties?
No.
No, that means
we watched the game.
It means absolutely nothing to you. Okay. I mean,
we watched that football game.
We watched the football game. Okay. I mean, I'm just asking. Kirk Cousins, 19 of 24, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then Josh Allen, 25 of 39.
Oh, golf.
25 of 39. I don't know. I don't really like. I don't.
Who was that?
Josh Allen.
No.
25, 39.
Josh is not in my. No. He was about 2 seconds away from losing that Dolphins team. So no.
So Joe Burrow. All right. So I mean, Lamar Jackson now 16 and 19, 3 touchdowns, 280 yards. Same amount of incompletions as touchdowns. I'm really debating between him and Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, 27 of 39, 251 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. 5 touchdowns, Devin. Now, here's the thing. They play the Raiders. And if I'm being too biased, just let me know. They played the Raiders. Not really expecting anything else but that. I mean, to be honest, Joe Burrow threw 5 touchdowns against the Baltimore Ravens. So he should do that. He should do that against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yep.
If there's one thing that this entire league has been gassing up to this week, it's been Denver's defense. It's been their defensive backs. It's been how great their corners and their safeties play.
Pat Surtain.
And Lamar went in there and threw 19 balls, completed 16 of them, 280 yards and 3 tutties. At the same time, were 50 yards of that and 1 touchdown of that an amazing play by Zay? Yes. So, all that being said, I'm going to give Joe number 1, and I'm going to give Lamar number 2.
That's nuts.
It's not nuts. You have a 5 touchdown game. You deserve the number 1 spot. I don't care how bad the defense is. You did what you were supposed to do.
Sure. Now, Joe, this is his 2nd of the year, which, yes, congratulations. Again, yeah, no, I think Lamar deserves that 1 spot. I think a perfect passer rating is incredibly impressive.
I mean, is there something? I mean, what? I mean, I'm looking at Joe did throw 20 more balls.
Mm-hmm.
He had his incompletions were the amount of attempts Lamar had, and had less yards and was able to get in it. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Am I tripping?
I don't know. I mean, it is against the Raiders, and I mean, honestly, coming into this game, it was like, how good is this 5-3 Broncos team? I mean, going into the Bengals-Raiders game, it was like the Bengals better blow the fucking brakes off this team because they're trying to lose games at this point.
I mean,
they just fired their entire team. Maybe it was after the game, but either way. No, yeah.
But just
Lamar is
going into
incredibly efficient, throwing 3 touchdown passes, still running with that bitch a little bit. Not really
4 yards. But going into this conversation, I really, really didn't want to let any bias factor into this, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not overstepping on the other side to try not let the bias play into it. Play fast.
We're looking at a Ravens team. We're looking at a quarterback who, like Jared Goff, is not making any mistakes and not putting his team in a position to lose at any point. Again, we're looking at the Lamar who's able to put in a backup quarterback and at the end of a game and win. So
All right.
obviously Derek did his thing, but
Maybe I'm
what
tripping.
Lamar's doing with his team is above and beyond what
Maybe I'm
Joe
tripping.
Burrow's 5 passing touchdowns are.
Maybe I'm tripping. I'll put Lamar at 1. But Joe is my 2.
Okay.
Joe Burrow will be my 2. Because like I said, 5 touchdown game. But yeah, he threw 39 balls. Still had less yards than that, than of Lamar Jackson. But my third. I mean, you got Josh Allen. I'm looking at Kirk. You brought up Saquon, which is obviously, I mean, you can't really ignore what Saquon was able to do. Man, yeah.
Saquon ran for 160 and
He had 200 total yards, 199 total yards,
and
and
2
2 tutties.
touchdowns.
Yeah, I'll give him the third.
Big Bro's a menace.
I'll give him the third slot.
And made one of the craziest plays in all of football history.
Yes. Look,
now,
it was an amazing
Now,
play.
granted, he did the backwards jump hurdle bullshit thing and got like 2 more yards out of it.
It was an amazing play.
But still, it was sick.
And I'm not letting that. That's not deciding. Like, he backwards hurdled. He's the MVP.
No.
But he will get. He'll get a point. I'll give him the point.
Yeah, Kirk's cool, whatever, and all that shit. Goff is cool. I think that the Lions should have packed on some more offense, but with the way that game was going, they didn't really have to. I'm gonna be honest here. Maybe not.
What's up? What are you thinking?
I was gonna say Saquon over Joe, but
I mean, I was quietly debating that in my head, so I can't.
But honestly, the Eagles were just toying with the Jags halfway through that game, and let them come back. The game could have been 52-0. So yeah, I'll give it to Joe. I mean, the game should have ended 41-10, just like the Ravens game. And then I'll give it to Saquon 3.
Okay,
Joe and then Saquon.
Joe. All right, so looking like the same votes for the both of us. We both got Saquon number 3, Joe Burrow number 2, and Lamar Jackson at number 1.